Whether it's cheap gas, perceived safety, or just collective preference, SUVs and crossovers are the fastest growing segment of the vehicle market. Shoppers can't get enough of them, and automakers are happy to design as many of these higher profit margin vehicles as they can to meet the demand. However, many automakers postponed their new or redesigned model releases in 2020 due to the global pandemic. But now we are in 2021, and these 5 high-end SUVs are all set to hit the dealers this year. These luxury crossovers are either all new model or fully redesigned. End of this video, you'll find out if they are worth waiting for. Buckle up, enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe. (2022) Acura MDX. Acura has completely redesigned its 3-row SUV. The next-gen 2022 MDX keeps much of what made the SUV a success, but gains a nearly 3-inch longer wheelbase, which has been used to increase passenger and cargo room. And a double wishbone front suspension that should improve handling and ride comfort. Acura applied the attractive interior styling elements of the RDX and all-new TLX sedan to the larger MDX. The redesigned MDX features a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster with a touchpad that centralizes all infotainment. Most versions will get the same engine as the current model, and the newly added MDX Type S will feature a 3.0-liter turbocharged V6 engine that Acura estimates will produce 355 horsepower. Both engines send power through a 10-speed automatic transmission with optional all-wheel drive. Acura's redesigned SUV will cost between $50,000 to $60,000. And it is expected to make it to the dealers in February 2021. Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Jeep is ushering in the next generation Grand Cherokee, starting with the 3-row version Grand Cherokee L. It will be followed by a 2-row version, as the current model is retired. The core powertrains carry over 290 horsepower and 3.6-liter V6 and a 5.7-liter V8. Each is mated with an 8-speed automatic transmission. A plug-in hybrid version will be added later. There are 3 4-wheel drive systems offered with varying degrees of capability. The interior configuration seats 6 or 7 passengers. The SUV will include a generous roster of standard active safety systems. It is expected the hands-free driver assistance will be available during the year. The new Grand Cherokee L will be available in spring 2021. (2022) Infiniti QX55. Nissan's luxury brand introduced the QX55 online, teasing several key features and leaving some details under wraps. This new model accentuates the sport and sport utility, prioritizing the driving experience and coupe-like design over passenger space and cargo toting ability. The 2022 QX55 looks like a coupe version of the QX50. The two cars have the same wheelbase and almost identical lengths and widths, but the QX55 emphasizes the front row over the rest of the vehicle. Like the regular QX50, it has an upscale cabin design, with numerous accents and panel sculpting creating a fluid appearance, rather than blocky, defined sections. Buyers can choose from 3 available color combinations, breaking the monotone tradition among many high-end models. The QX55 is propelled by a variable compression 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces total output of 268 horsepower. And the engine is paired with a continuously variable transmission. Infiniti made all-wheel drive standard across the QX55 lineup. The new SUV is set to hit the dealerships in spring 2021, and it will cost between 40 to 58 grand in the US. Genesis GV70. Size like the BMW X3 and Mercedes-Benz GLC. The 2022 GV70 is an entirely new SUV model, positioned as a stylish alternative to the established European offerings. It has the same engine choices as the larger GV80. The base power plant is a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, which we think is one of the better engines in its class. The upgrade choice is a 3.5-liter turbocharged V6 that delivered effortless acceleration in the GV80. The GV70 is based on a rear-drive platform, and it will be available in all-wheel drive as well. The interior is modern and colorful, with elliptical shapes, slim vents, and controls organized into specific clusters. The new crossover will be available in the US and other markets in mid-2021, and it will cost between $40,000 to $55,000. (2021) Audi Q5 Sportback. The Q5 Sportback is an all-new model for the Audi brand for 2021. This is basically a 4-door hatchback version of the Q5 SUV. Audi calls it a coupe, but we just see reduced cargo space from a vehicle that rides as high as an SUV. Most everything aside from the roof is shared with the normal Q5, including its powertrain, interior designs, and styling elements. The Q5 Sportback will be powered by a 261 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder, a 7-speed automatic, and standard all-wheel drive. In the regular Q5, this setup has proven to be quick, smooth, and agreeable, and we expect the same of the Q5 Sportback. The newly sloped roofline culminates in a raked rear hatch that's reminiscent of the brand's larger Q8 SUV. When it goes on sale in the mid-2021, the Q5 Sportback will challenge compact rivals such as the BMW X4, the Mercedes-Benz GLC Class Coupe, and the upcoming Infiniti QX55. The new Q5 Sportback is expected cost between $45,000 to $55,000. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell button for future videos and updates.